What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a little bit of running around this morning. I just pulled into Advanced Auto Parts. They have a spindle nut socket here waiting for me. This is for the F350 mason dump that we have at our Dutchess yard right now. You may remember about a week or so ago, Rodrigo brought some brake parts up for that truck. I put them in our garage. Yesterday, we started diving into it. I didn't record a video yesterday, but we did get everything pulled apart, and obviously we need a few things. So let me run inside, we'll grab this socket, I'll show you what it is, and then we have one more stop to make before we head to our Dutchess yard. All right, so here is the socket. Hopefully it is correct. We didn't have the size of it. We kind of just called them and told them what it's for, gave them the vehicle, and this is what they said. It also says Ford on the tag here, so hopefully it's correct. I do know that it had 4 of these teeth, so we'll have to get over there and try it, but we have to run to the Ford dealer real quick. There are parts there for the parking brake. Luckily they had them in stock. I called them this morning and they had one set left in stock, so let's hit the road. We have about a 10-minute drive over there. We'll grab them and then head on over to our Dutchess yard. I don't know if I can fit through here. This dude parked ridiculously. I don't know if I can fit. I'm gonna have to fold this mirror in. Wow, that was close. Where is parking? There's nowhere for me to park. All right, we're just gonna park right here. All right, guys, about $160 later, we got everything we need. Hopefully all of these parts are correct. All right, guys, so this is the mason dump that I've been talking about. If you don't know, this is a 2017 F350. Obviously it's a mason dump, but you can see we got it ripped apart. These are the parking brake parts that I picked up right there and right here, and then this is the socket. The socket is correct. Let me put this on somewhere where I can show you guys. So this nut here has threads on the inside. On the outside there is nothing on it, and then there's 4 little holes here that the teeth on the socket fit in like that, and that's how you unthread it. So Rodrigo got this off with 4 screwdrivers, one in each one of those holes, and kind of used all of them at the same time to get it off. Obviously it would have been much easier if we had the socket, but now we have it. So moving forward, we'll be able to use it. The only problem is every truck has a different size on it. So this is pretty much only going to be used for this mason dump, and obviously you don't have to do brakes that often. So the 2 fronts are complete already. The backs we obviously have to put back together. He's got one set over here. New calipers are going on as well. Let's take a look at this side. Same thing over here. And then they're also doing an oil change on it, which is pretty much complete. They just got to put the filter on and add oil. But if you've ever seen me move this truck recently, you know that these brakes were in very, very bad shape. It would squeak the entire way up and down the driveway, and it was definitely needed. So it should be much nicer once this is done. I got to run up to the house, talk to my dad. He needs me to run somewhere and check on a roof color for a future job. All right, guys, so I have a Timberline HDZ shingle sample book here. Inside this book, it has all the different colors here, and then down here is the list of what each color is, basically in the same order here. First row, second row, third row. I need to run to a job. I'm probably not going to record anything there. I just need to hold this book up next to the shingles and match up the color. They think it is going to be charcoal, which is this one right here. So we got to confirm it because their garage was built. I don't know if the garage was built after the house or if it was just shingled after the house was, or more recently, I should say. So we want to match up maybe this color, but we want to match up whatever color the garage is to the rest of the house now moving forward. So I'm going to take this, we'll head over there. And then I also have a pretty nice heat gun here that Rodrigo brought up. Unfortunately, over the winter, my hot tub froze and a couple pipes cracked. So we're going to use that to try and heat up the glue on the tubes that go to the jets and slide them off rather than buying new tubes. So that's probably where I'll pick this video up, is when we're trying that out. All right, guys, so here is the inside of my hot tub. Obviously, I have the panel off here. I actually have all of the panels off because there were multiple leaks. I made one repair over on that side already, and then I attempted to plastic weld the crack on this side. The crack starts hopefully right here. I'm not positive if it goes this way. It looks like it starts to, but if it goes past that little coupler right there, it's going to be a major project. This one is already pretty difficult. I have to cut this off right here, add another coupler, a little piece, a new 45 here, and then this piece as well. I have ordered off Amazon. It should be here like middle of next week, but you can see the hairline crack going all the way across. Down on the end there, I don't know if you can really see. Let's try and get the camera angle down there. It just goes to a cap down there. So there's a little piece of 2-inch and then a cap on the end. So I have everything else except for this piece and these hoses coming. Well, actually I have everything else. I have this piece coming. These hoses I did not order. Everything else I already have. I want to try and heat these up and slide these hoses off rather than buying however many feet of hose that I need. There are 4 hoses here, 2 here, which come up right here to these jets, and then these 2 right here. So I'm gonna grab this heat gun here and hopefully heat them up enough to get them to slide off. You know what I should do? I just thought about this. I should get my multi-tool and cut that, and then I can work with it out here. That'll probably be a lot easier. Let me grab the multi-tool real quick and we'll get those cut off. Uh-oh. Now we have the blade jammed in there. How does that even happen? Come on. There we go. Wow, just my luck, huh? Okay, let's get this thing charging. Wow, it's like charring the plastic. I don't know how this isn't coming off. Looks like it wants to. There goes one of them. Nice. How much water is in this thing? The lid's been on it. I don't get it. I wonder if a little pressure will snap it. There we go. It's officially loose. Now let's see. Oh, Didn't make it that much easier. But at least this thing is free now, and I can kind of like... Well, that just cracked. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. That's not what I needed to happen. I pulled on this and it... Ay, ay, ay. I pulled on this and sure enough it cracked right on the plastic here. Now I need to get one of these patent pending. I don't even have a part number on it. I can't believe I just did that. Maybe cutting it was not the answer. Actually, you know what? Let me call the local pool guys.
Thank you for calling the pool guys.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay, sure. You're
Bye.
welcome. Okay, bye.
Alright, so I guess we got our answer. I'm kind of gonna leave it like this, I think. I don't know what else to do. I could mess around with this a little more and try and get it off, but I think my best bet, actually, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We are gonna cut this one, because either way, we gotta fix that one. So, you know what? I'll just cut section. So I'll bring this with me. I believe it's 3/4. It should be. It says 0.785. So I'll bring this with me and compare it to the size that they have there. Hopefully it's the same. Sounds like it is. And then we'll buy some of this. We'll try and make the repair ourselves. And if not, I guess we will have to find some sort of hot tub tech to come and fix this. I'd really like to get this thing fixed by the winter. So hopefully sooner rather than later. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.